Please take note of something important. The blessing of God finds its expression in man. The deception of Satan finds its expression in man. The sin, death that man brought also finds its expression in the same man. So in the same man, you find blessing. In the same man, you find curses. In the same man, you find deception. So a man can bless you, a man can curse you, a man can deceive you. Because man received the blessings of God, but disobeyed God and brought curses. Because he was deceived. Who deceived man? Satan. So these two personalities, God and Satan, all their work finds its expression through man. So man has become an opening, a gateway through which God's blessings will flow. At the same time, man is an opening through which the deception and the destruction of Satan will find expression. How we are getting somewhere. And you can't leave these studies now, because at a point you need to sit down and ask yourself questions. Why this? Why that? Why that? So when people say that God brings destruction, God brings whatever, and we are ignorant of what Satan does, so we attribute everything to God. I'm not saying that pain is not supposed to help us, teach us, but you should find the seed. Where does pain come from? Where does struggle come from? Where is deception, distraction, all the distractions we see? So one man can express the blessings of God, at the same time the distraction. Satan can use man to destroy people. God can use man to bless people. A man on his own can do anything, whether good or bad. It doesn't have to be God. And even man without Satan can still do things that beat your imagination. So both the blessings of God, the curse man brought, and the deception that we see in Satan, all finds their expression in man, the same man. So a man can bully you. There are wicked people who want to destroy you, who want to curse you. Where do you find the seed? In Genesis. So the good things are traced to God, the bad things are traced to man or Satan. And so after the fall, there is now a mix up of different experiences. But sometimes when we lack understanding, we want to push everything to one person. Either God is in charge, God is responsible for this, or Satan, or man. But we need to know where God comes in, where man comes in, and where Satan comes in. That will help us to actually guard ourselves. And I pray that in this series, light will come to you and your mind will be transformed. It is the renewing of the mind that positions us to see things differently and therefore do things differently. Man, after the fall, has now a mix up characters and expressions. Man has now become an object to express both good and evil. So there is a mix up after the fall of man. That is why we see bad things, we see good things. The good things will continue. The bad will continue. The evil will continue. But we just have to know where they are coming from and learn to become responsible where we have to, and learn to depend on God where we have to, and learn to resist the devil where we have to. If you know where good things is coming from, you learn to depend on God for good things. If you know where evil is coming from, you become responsible to watch over yourself. If you know where evil is coming from, distractions are coming from, you learn to resist the enemy. So knowing where good things are coming, we experience them and depend on the grace of God. And we have to also become responsible to guard our minds. What comes in, we are struggling. Sometimes things you don't expect, they just happen to you. You never called for them. You never made any calculation. They are not part of your plan. They just pop in anyhow, unwanted, uninvited.